I know we've been off the channel for a long time, but with this crazy world that we've been going through, we really haven't been able to go anywhere. Truck's been sitting. So I was pondering on trading in the Duramax and getting a new truck. And then I've been doing some reading about, diesel's dead. There's not going to be no diesel in 5 years. It's going to be all electric. And the fact that technology from the 80s to the 90s, going from carburetor to fuel injection, took 10, 15 years. They're talking about in 6 months, that's like a 10-year change in technology. So you talking 5 years. Is it possible cars and diesel and gas will be gone in 5 years? Possibly. You don't know. So I'm going to hold on to the old D-Max here. But she's only got 27,000 miles on it. I think I've washed it twice. So what are we going to do with this truck? So I'm going to keep it, but I want to also do what I do best, and that is make it last. So outside of running Amsoil inside this truck, I really haven't done a whole lot to protect it. I plan on putting bigger tires on it. We got 35s. I want to go to 38s. Been a few things under the hood that I've been wanting to do. Really don't want to talk about them right now, but they are some metal piping and some Y-bridge adapters and stuff like that. But what we're mainly focusing on today is what is going to come in the future for this truck. And with keeping it for the next 5 to 7 years, I decided it's time to take care of it and give it the best shot it has. So what did we order? So as in every garage, I would recommend you have a cabinet with just spare parts for your truck or your car. So what do I have in here? I've got 2 extra cabin air filters. I think I've got 4 radiator caps. I've got an extra fuel filter in there, extra oil filter. Why is this in here? This is bug spray and yard spray. What do we got here? Oh, transmission filters back there. So I've got that, and then I've got an extra air filter and then some dual remote filters for other vehicles. But what I did order for this truck is the Amsoil bypass filter, and I'm giving Sinister Diesel another opportunity at a coolant filter on this truck. Does this truck require these? Absolutely not. Is it going to help? More than likely, possibly yes. I would say the Amsoil bypass oil filter system will definitely keep the oil cleaner. Coolant filter on a Duramax, is it a waste of $100? I don't know, but I'm going to throw it on there and see what happens. Now I've also went and spent some other money on this. So I kind of went all out and dropped a good, I would say, $850 for this Airdog. For the Airdog 2. I got the 100 because it's a stock motor. I'm not going to boost a lot of horsepower through it. Got the wiring harness. Got plenty of fuel line. Nice heavy duty diesel RX fuel line. 300 psi. Got some fuel line there. And of course we have the actual Airdog 2 sitting right there with the filters on it. And then these are your fuel fittings and your tank return line, bunch of zip ties, and a nice heavy duty bracket, nuts and bolts. So I wanted to get the cleanest customer service O-ring kit. Doesn't that look fun? I wanted to get the cleanest fuel to my CP 4.5 fuel pump. Am I worried about it blowing up? No, but let's do a little preventive measure. I did want to get the air out of it, but I definitely wanted to get cleaner fuel to the truck because the fuel is dirty. So there is that kit. We will be installing that. That video to come. Warranty card, definitely important. The garage is an absolute disaster, so I really have no room to work. So we're dealing it on top of the lawnmower. The BMK 32 Amsoil bypass oil filter. I'm going to go with the 100, which this puppy is monstrous. That's going to definitely give me another quart to 2 quarts of oil in the system. And that is the EA BP 100. And then we have the, let's go out in the sun here. Yeah, much better. So we have the filter head that's going to go onto the filter assembly, and then your oil filter is going to go on there. And then we have the oil fill cap, which is where your return line for your bypassed oil is going to go. That's a BK 1202. And then we have the assembly head, restricted, that we have to locate and find out where we are going to put that. You saw me put one on the Dodge, which was really easy right up front. And I'm probably going to do the same here and stick it somewhere up here in this bumper system. A bunch of fittings. I hope I got the right fittings. Otherwise, we're going to be putting a call on Amsoil. And then we've got the bypass oil line. And we have the instructions. And looks like free oil analysis. And a cute little sticker. Isn't that just nice? So that's going to go on the truck. And that's going to bypass and clean all the oil. So I got the fuel being cleaned, water being separated, and then the fuel or the oil being double cleaned with the bypass oil system. And last but not least, we have, oh hey look, we got a name in here. 2019 this was built. So this has been sitting in my closet for a while because I just haven't had time to do anything. But these are actually different than the Dodge where they had the ends pre-fitted on them. Interesting as to why there's more hose in here. Okay, that's way more hose than I could ever possibly imagine on using. I haven't even opened this since I got it. Here's the mounting bracket, the Wix oil filter. Aha, yeah, Wix coolant filter. 24070. You run the first one for, I believe, 500 miles, second one for 1,000, third one you do for the 3,000. Here's your silver wrap tape. Nice set of nuts and bolts. Definitely a lot nicer than the other one that I ordered from these guys, so they definitely did up their game. Looks like we got a sticker down there. Wow, hang on. Alright, and we've got the Sinister Diesel. It's already boogered up inside that. Coolant filter block. So that's today's project. I'm going to go ahead and install this on the Duramax and then get the oil bypass on and then put the Airdog fuel and water separator filter kit on the truck. And that will basically cover the Duramax's lubricants and coolants and fuel. I've already got the Donaldson PowerCore air filter in the Volant, which is good for 100,000 miles. I'm still running Dex Cool. I do have the Amsoil. I'm going to go ahead and run these 3 filters, and then I'm going to take it to the shop and let them drain everything and do a coolant change. Like I said, I've only got 28,000 miles on it. I'm not worried about the coolant. A few other things I wanted to do, but I'm going to go ahead and just work on these 3 and get the filter system done. It was quite a bit of money. You're probably talking $2,000 worth of stuff right there. Is it required? No. Is it necessary? No. Does it benefit? Yes. Hey, it is what it is. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the test. You guys check and see if it's something you want to put on your truck. I believe in good shoes and good clothes and good food and good wine. I don't eat at McDonald's, so I can't do it. So it's each his own. Your mileage may vary. So I'm going to go ahead and install these today. This is what's coming. Keep an eye on the channel. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, let us know what you think. The truck, as far as anything else, has been running absolutely flawless. I love everything I've done to it. I have no complaints at all. Everything has just been fantastic. Love this vehicle, love it. Did have some problems with the radio, we'll go into that later. That has been replaced, so has the amp and the backup camera and the GPS. But that's electronics, so mechanically, she's one sound running little truck. So thanks for watching, guys. I know this was a little long-winded, but I wanted to show you what was coming, and I kind of make up for the fact that I haven't posted a video in a long time about the truck. So thanks for watching. Take care.